Hey everybody, it's my first ever video. I'm pretty excited as it's my first video. And the whole reason why I'm starting to do this video is I started a new website. It's called what'sinthesky.com. And my whole website goes into the whole process of how we got there. In fact, that's the title of the first article I wrote, How We Got Here. And it's just saying that it's a lifelong journey. I grew up in Longmont, Colorado, which is right outside of Boulder, Colorado. So looking up was just something you always did. The clouds were just so light and fluffy growing up in the 70s as a child. The mountains, the sunrises and the sunsets. And if you're a Bronco fan, which I am, it's often said that God is a Bronco fan because the sunrises and sunsets are just spectacular with the bright oranges and the vivid blues. It's just incredible. I feel so lucky to live in Colorado. But so how I actually got here was about in 2002. I started really getting healthy and I started cooking, trying not to buy things from cans because if you're like me growing up in the 70s, mom's dinner was a meat fried up and probably in the deep fat fryer with a can of vegetables. So I was trying to get out of buying canned foods, boxed foods, going out to eat all the time, and soon after I decided to do that, it seemed like the organic food movement started. And of course, I jumped right on that bandwagon and got rid of all my food items, personal care items that were not organic because I didn't think that they should belong in my body. Now, 15 years later, I love buying organic food, fresh food, but there's a little more give and take. I'm not a die-hard fanatic, all organic person. So that's how I got there with the food. And I'll toot the horn, I'll buy organic whenever I can. So along the way, both my grandmas died, and when they passed away, they had Alzheimer's. And I kind of go into that in my article that I personally believe that it's not just one thing that's putting diseases into people. I believe it's a combination of factors working together that is really deteriorating our health and our well-being. I believe that it's a combination of immunizations, which that's just a whole can of worms. I don't believe in getting immunizations, but it's not my platform. I'm not going to go out and tell people not to get immunizations because I believe it's everybody's personal choice. Me personally, I never got chicken pox, and my kids never got chicken pox. And when my youngest child was at the age where he should have gotten chicken pox, hadn't gotten them, and they were starting to go around at his dad's house, the doctor wanted him to get an immunization for chicken pox. Along with him getting the immunization, he also wanted me and my daughter to get it. So I did because it was pre me waking up or coming into understanding my wellness. So I got that. But so I believe it's the immunizations working against us. I believe it's the GMO food working against us. And then lastly, I believe in geoengineering. They're blocking out the sun, they're spraying chemicals in the skies. I believe that all three of those factors, and probably others that I'm unaware of, are all working together to deter our wellness. But that's just part of my story. It's not why I started the blog. I always look up, and I've just been starting to take pictures, seeing if there's stuff in the picture in the sky that maybe I didn't see, or a beautiful sunset that I loved. And surprisingly, more often than not, in my pictures, you will see that there are objects in the pictures. I haven't gone through and explained in each photo yet, but I plan on it. I'm an avid believer of when inspiration hits, just go with it. It's your intuition, and you need to trust it. So yesterday, I started my blog, and I don't even know if it's completely up and running yet. I did look in on it for just a moment today, and I already had 14 views, and it's not even up on Google yet. So how about that? But the skies are interesting. I have a picture of some Idaho skies because we went to Idaho last year. I'm just going to start in my journey of taking pictures of the sky, sharing what's up there. Because with all this stuff that I said that people meaning them, whoever them is, are working against us to deter our wellness, I believe truthfully that the skies are just beautiful, and I see beauty in the skies, and that's just what I'm going to start taking pictures of and sharing with you. And I would love for people to view my pictures and comment on them, share your thoughts with me, and we'll just see where this whole what's in the sky brings to us, brings to me. I recently, like I said, we just recently moved to the area, and I quit my job that was in my last hometown where I was making good money, but I wanted to work closer to home, and I was let go from that position, and that was kind of a hard thing. I'm not used to not succeeding in projects that I do. So instead of just sitting around staring at the computer and at all the jobs I've already applied for, I decided to get busy. Like the TV commercial says, the body in motion stays in motion, and if you're not in motion, if you're just stagnant, you're going to stay stagnant. I don't want to be stagnant. I want to be productive, and I want to have positive, lovely, beautiful things in my life, and the sky is lovely and beautiful. So hey, let's start sharing and starting this adventure. So thanks so much for watching my first video. I will attempt to do videos often. I haven't quite decided how often or what that looks like, but we'll get it done. Now also, before I get comments about the way I looked or critiquing how my video dynamics were, I do have a little sore on my nose. My son just went away to the military, and I know it's what he wanted, and I'm excited for him, but he's my youngest child, and he just left the nest. So, which, yes, I'm an empty nester now. And TV and books and people I've always talked to, they always get so excited when they become empty nesters, but I was not that way. I just cried, and I was so sad because I missed him so much, and just knowing that he's not a phone call away anymore, or I can't text him. It's just really, really hurt. But like I said, I know it's what he wants, and it's what I want for him, because I want him to be happy. But so that explains my little thing on my nose. I cried so much, I actually rubbed my nose raw. So, oh well, it happens, and my nose will heal, so I'm not really worried about it. But just for you people who want to critique me, I'm on it. So anyway, I hope everybody has a good day, and I hope you enjoy looking at my website, and hopefully next year we could look back and say, I remember when you taped that first video. So anyway, have a great day. Happy February 21st, everybody. See you soon.